The arena stretched before Marcus Chen like a metallic coliseum, its walls gleaming under the harsh artificial lights of 3 different suns. Thousands of alien spectators filled the tiered seats, their varied forms creating a tapestry of chitinous shells, scaled hides, and bioluminescent patches. The air thrummed with anticipation and the low rumble of alien voices speaking in dozens of languages. Marcus stood in the center of it all, looking remarkably ordinary in his simple athletic shorts and tank top. His opponent towered across the sandy floor, a Crethean warrior standing nearly 9 feet tall, its forearms ending in razor-sharp claws that could slice through steel. Its exoskeleton bore the scars of 100 victories, and its mandibles clicked with predatory excitement. High above in the VIP section, Ambassador Zekthara of the Galactic Combat League leaned forward, his serpentine neck extending as he addressed the human delegation. "Your species requested to join our most sacred tradition," he hissed, his forked tongue tasting the air. "But surely you understand the rules. No weapons, no armor, no technological enhancements. Only flesh against flesh, claw against claw, until one can no longer continue." The human ambassador, Sarah Martinez, nodded calmly. "We understand perfectly. Marcus is ready." "Ready?" Zekthara's laugh was like grinding glass. "Your warrior looks soft, weak. The Crethean has ended 37 opponents. Most lasted mere seconds." Down in the arena, Marcus raised his hand. The crowd fell silent, curious about this strange ritual from the newcomer species. But instead of issuing a war cry or displaying aggression, Marcus called out in clear galactic standard, "Excuse me, could I get some gloves?" The request rippled through the arena like a shockwave. Confused murmurs arose from the audience. Zekthara's eyes widened. "Gloves? What manner of weapon is this?" Sarah smiled. "They're not weapons. They're protection. For his opponent." The confusion deepened. Several alien species began rapid translations. Certain something had been lost in linguistic conversion. The Crethean warrior tilted its massive head, mandibles clicking in what might have been amusement or contempt. Marcus waited patiently as attendants brought him a pair of simple boxing gloves, padded leather designed to cushion impact. He slipped them on with practiced ease, flexing his fingers inside the protective padding. "I don't understand," Zekthara said, his voice carrying across the arena's communication system. "How do padded coverings protect your enemy?" "You'll see," Marcus replied, bouncing lightly on his feet. The Crethean had waited long enough. With a bone-chilling screech, it charged across the arena, all forearms extended, claws gleaming. Its powerful legs propelled it forward with the speed of a missile. What happened next would be talked about in alien bars and combat academies for generations. Marcus didn't retreat or dodge dramatically. He simply stepped slightly to the side and drove his padded fist upward in a perfect uppercut. The glove connected with the Crethean's lower jaw with a sound like thunder. The 9-foot alien warrior lifted completely off the ground. For a moment that seemed to stretch into eternity, the Crethean hung suspended in the air, its forearms windmilling helplessly. Then it crashed to the arena floor with a tremendous thud that shook dust from the upper tiers. The arena fell silent, except for the ringing echo of impact. The Crethean warrior, undefeated champion of 37 battles, lay motionless, unconscious before it even hit the ground. Marcus looked down at his opponent with what appeared to be genuine concern. "Is he okay?" "I pulled that punch." The medical team rushed onto the arena floor, their scanners buzzing over the fallen champion. After several tense minutes, the head physician announced that the Crethean would recover fully, though it might have a severe headache for several days. In the VIP section, Zekthara sat in stunned silence. Finally, he managed to speak. I don't understand. How is this possible?" Sarah stood, her expression serious but not unkind. "Ambassador, when you invited humanity to join your combat league, you researched our species, didn't you?" "Of course. We studied your anatomy, your strength levels, your reflexes. By all measurements, humans are average at best among sapient species. Did you study our evolutionary history?" Zekthara's pause was telling. "We focused on recent developments. Your technology, your society. Ambassador, Sarah continued, humans evolved on a death world. For millions of years, we survived by being persistence hunters. We didn't have claws or fangs or natural armor. We had endurance, intelligence, and precise application of force. We learned to bring down creatures far larger and stronger than ourselves using nothing but our minds and our bodies. She gestured toward Marcus, who was now helping the medical team ensure his opponent's comfort. Marcus asked for gloves because without them, that punch would have shattered every bone in the Crethian's jaw. Humans don't fight for sport the way other species do. When we fight, it's because something needs to be stopped. Permanently. The implications settled over the arena like a heavy blanket. Species that had dominated the combat league for centuries suddenly found themselves reconsidering everything they thought they knew about warfare and strength. Marcus looked up at the VIP section and waved cheerfully. So when's the next match? And could someone check if my opponent needs ice for that bruise? I feel terrible about hitting him so hard. In the days that followed, the Galactic Combat League quietly restructured itself. What had been Bloodsport became regulated athletic competition, with proper safety equipment and medical oversight. Humans were invited to serve as referees and safety coordinators. And in a small addendum to the new regulations, one rule stood, out among the rest, all human participants must wear appropriate padding to protect their opponents. The universe had learned an important lesson about humanity that day. They didn't want to dominate through violence or prove their superiority through bloodshed. They just wanted everyone to go home safely at the end of the day, even if that meant pulling their punches.